Public Safety Minister Marco Mendicino goes on the record 2 days ago and tells us that using the ArriveCan app reduces transmission on air flights.
The two most essential and relevant questions that ArriveCan poses to all travelers are: one, are you vaccinated to a standard that has been approved by Health Canada? And two, are you symptom-free? Which are logical, common sense questions that help us to mitigate against the ongoing risks around transmission of.
Am I living in a bizarro world? This directly contradicts what Health Minister Duclos has told us repeatedly.
Up to date is the right way to think about vaccination now. Now, fully vaccinated makes no sense now, so it's about up to date. So am I up to date?
So which is it? Do we need to be up to date? And is ArriveCan out of date and obsolete? Or did Mendacious Mendicino just not get the memo?
I'm just wondering if you can explain to me the rationale for continuing the ArriveCan app.
ArriveCan is also being used to facilitate and accelerate entrance into Canada.
Okay, actually CBSA has said that the ArriveCan app tends to slow things down.
Perhaps we should blame Justin Trudeau for vacationing for so long in Costa Rica and not keeping his team on the same page. So glad to have you with us, brethren. We're getting the word out, and we need you to help us get it out more. Share this video out. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Thank you. Not to mention, good old Omar Algebra has just gone into hiding and says the thing with the programmed lines.
I just tested positive. I will follow all public health measures while self-isolating. I am grateful that I received my vaccines and my symptoms are mild.
Funny and oddly coincidental, just as Algebra, the Minister of Transportation, was called to testify this week about chaos at the airports. Interesting timing, isn't it? Just to add a little cherry on top of your chocolate stank sundae, it came out in court documents that Jennifer Little, who was responsible for the travel ban, not only didn't have any scientific or medical background, but she also threw away a brief from Public Health, that's right, PHAC, that said in-flight transmission risks were low.
Again, she's not a scientist, and she made a judgment call on that one to not consider information from PHAC on the topic that is most crucial to the argument of keeping a transportation system safe, which is in-flight transmission, and it wasn't taken into consideration. Transport Canada had its own information on in-flight transmission too earlier in the pandemic, and it came to the same conclusion that risk in airplanes is low.
So Jennifer Little throws away a brief from Public Health and a previous brief from Transport Canada that had come to the same conclusion, that the risk of in-flight transmission remained low. That's two briefs thrown away from somebody with most likely an arts degree, but definitely with no science or medical degree. That we know for sure. To keep this thing going, we need your help. We've always fought for freedom, whether it was in the culture war or in the political arena. Politics is downstream from culture. When the culture and media become degenerate, so do the politics. We wanted to create an epic historical fantasy that would rival the greats. So we put together the Vestige series. We need your help to fund this thing. I want to give you great product, a graphic novel that makes an amazing gift to the young people in your life, celebrating true heroism while entertaining the young and old. Go to wcfreedom.com to get on the mailing list. We need you, brethren. Help us to keep going. We need you to share, support, and hail the war campaign. H for honor, A for accountability, I for integrity, and L for loyalty. Let's bring back values that mean something and save our countries, our land, our blood, unity over division, and strength over weakness. Hail, brethren, and hail freedom!